Colossians 3:12. Therefore, as the elect of God, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with a heart of mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. Remember, this is part of my series going through Colossians 3:8-16, and I'm now in verse 12, and I'm on the word patience. Before I start talking about patience, I want to talk about the fact that looking at all those things, I ask myself, who is sufficient for these things? Who can do this in our own strength? Even though Paul is saying, put on, who can do this? It has to be the grace of God. It has to be God helping. It has to be God's intervention. I'm not going to be able to clothe myself with a heart of mercy. It's beyond me. I'm not going to be able to clothe myself with kindness. It's beyond me. I'm not able to clothe myself with humility. It's far, far beyond me. I'm not able to clothe myself with gentleness. It's infinitely beyond me. I can't clothe myself with patience. It's beyond me. Now, let's not talk about patience. Patience is the ability to not act, to not do anything. Just stay and not act and not respond. Remember, kindness is limiting your response. Patience is just not doing anything, not responding. You're patient. That word tells us you are able to stay in a state of limbo. You're not fidgeting. King Saul was supposed to wait for Samuel, right? But he couldn't stop himself from doing something wrong. He couldn't stop himself. He couldn't hold back and just stay, just be patient, just not take any action, just not make any move, just wait, just be in a state of limbo. I think that we have a lot of issues when we want everything resolved. Everything must be sorted out. Everything must be cleared. No, some things are just going to hang in the air. They are not sorted out. There is no conclusion. You're just waiting, just there. That is patience. Not feeling this urge to want to act, to want to respond. We can be patient. Remember, God is patient towards us, right? That's the explanation of Peter when he was responding to the issue of the second coming of Christ. And he's saying, but people don't have the right kind of thinking when it comes to the fact that Christ has not come back. So he's saying God is patient towards us, that will come to repentance. God is not acting the way he should have acted, right? He's not responding, he's not pouring fire and brimstone on sinful humanity and just crushing everyone. He's not doing that. He's patient. The patience of God is that withholding of response, stepping back and not thinking you need to reply, not thinking you need to respond, not thinking you need to act. You don't have to act, because sometimes you're going to act and you're going to act wrong. That's patience. You don't have to do anything, basically. But it's difficult. What are we contrasting? All these things that Paul is laying out of mercy, kindness, humility, gentleness, patience, is contrasting them with what we have in verse 8: anger, rage, malice, slander, abusive language. All these are instinctive, right? You are reacting instinctively. That is the opposite of patience. That is the opposite of not reacting, not enacting judgment, not enacting immediate action. You can be slow to even respond. God is slow to anger. That is patient. Is slow to anger. Remember, James wrote, be quick to listen, slow to anger. That slowness, that is patience. God bless you. See you later.